The flight back was like one of those small planes, not super small, but small. And the exit row had nothing, no extra feet, no extra foot room.
Oh, that's funny.
I've never seen that.
They're like, what are we even here for?
What? Or I paid an extra $23 for this seat.
Now I'm just a hero?
Now I'm just helping for nothing.
You're a hero. If you're sitting for no extra room, you go, it's not about the room. If you turn and go, God, I thought this row had extra foot room, I'd lean up and go, it's actually not about the foot room for me.
Hello, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street. Which, fun little fact, I've never said this, it's actually on Fountain Avenue. Did you know that? Dude. We're not supposed to say it.
Oh, man.
No,
It's a whole tax thing.
Oh, welcome to Hesby Street on Hesby Street Drive.
Suck it, IRS. You'll never catch us alive.
Idiots. Hey, we're going to tell you the same thing we tell you every time. Follow us, subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/Hesby Street. Follow us on Instagram at Hesby Street Pod. Go to the website, hesbystreetpod.com. What do we have there, Zach?
Dates.
Hot
ass dates.
Other produce.
Oh, you went one way with it. I went the other.
Yeah, we do. We're not on the same page yet.
No, really.
That's why we should just start the music and then we'll talk. We'll get this figured out.
All right, mind meld. 3, 2, 1, music. You said nothing.
What was I supposed to do?
You're supposed to pick a word too.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1,
music. We did it.
Wow, that's art.
Wow, man. All right, start it up. Every time. Every week you do it.
Take it off. It weighs heavy on the neck playing that intro song.
Speaking of neck, you have a very dumb tie on. No, the tie itself is good. You don't have it tightened.
You're making
like a fashion statement.
I got off work.
What work?
I am now currently on the board.
Oh, you're on the board. The Board of Governors?
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Yep, it's my favorite board.
Did you guys make any votes today?
I had a full slate, so I couldn't actually make it.
Okay,
but I zoomed in.
Okay, so you wore the tie, loosened it up heavily.
I was in such a rush.
Barely a tied tie.
Are you ever in such a rush to like a board meeting or whatever you do?
All the time. You forget your suit briefcase.
So everything's hurried and it's not done well. And then you're stuck in traffic that keeps getting worse. And then you look like I look and you go, I'm not going to make it to this thing at all. There's no way I'm making it to this thing.
I love.
And you turn around, and there's peace in that.
When did you throw the beanie on? When did you give up on the business casual look? Not even.
I didn't have time to do my hair.
So you threw the beanie on, didn't tie the tie or button the shirt up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. For our listeners at home.
Yeah. I'm just trying to paint the picture. He's wearing a pink button-up shirt, not buttoned all the way.
People in their cars going, what? What is this about? They're just talking about outfits? Is he actually wearing this? I got to get home and subscribe to their YouTube.
There it is.
Speaking of our listeners at home, remember when we couldn't think of the weed stuff at the bottom of the bag?
Yeah.
Shake.
God, we're stupid.
Someone told me that in Santa Cruz, and I was like, shake!
That's cool that they listen to the pod. I like when people correct us.
No, they didn't correct me from the pod.
Oh.
He was just like, all I had was shake in my car.
Speaking of Santa Cruz, we went to the festival, and they paid us in weed gift cards.
Yep.
So we... and, I mean, the fact that we don't know what shake is a good example. We didn't know how to be in there.
No.
Yeah, we were...
You said, I'll take one weed.
I'll take one weed, please. And she goes, excuse me, one weed? I said, sorry, I'll take one $25 gift card of weed, please. Yeah. And she said, okay. And then at one point, I almost asked if I could use it for a T-shirt. I was like, can I just get one of the shirts with the gift card?
And what'd she say?
She's like, no, you have to get actual weed.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they might be relieved that you want the... Because that's free advertising.
It's a good point. They don't realize how many followers I have. You know, all the followers that I have, I'm out here influencing people into buying weed T-shirts.
I wasn't talking so much about your follower count as much as the fact that you go on walks a lot.
I do walk a lot.
You are a traveling human billboard.
That's a good point.
So people need to start investing in that real estate.
You know, I've had to stop going on walks just because LA's that dirty.
Really?
It's getting to a point like where when I get home from a walk, my shoes and ankles are gross.
Your ankle? It goes up to the ankle?
It does, man. I have to wash my ankles. I don't know. This town's that disgusting. It's not like I'm going on trail walks and coming back with dirt.
You're not stepping in like mysteriously deep puddles?
I'm just walking on the sidewalk of East Hollywood.
Weird.
And it's yucky.
Yeah.
It's a yucky town, man.
It is yucky.
Yeah.
It is yucky. And it's always been that way. Sinatra said it was yucky.
He would say that. He
Marilyn
sang that.
Monroe.
He has that song.
Marilyn Monroe was like, oh, no.
That was in Blonde. There was a whole yucky East Hollywood situation.
I saw Blonde. Oof. I saw like a rape movie. The whole thing, and it wasn't even true.
I watched. There's this guy that I subscribe to who watches like all the movies. So he's like September, my 14 movies from September that I saw ranked, and the bottom one was Blonde, and he was like, please, I'm begging you not to watch this.
Yeah,
movie. He's like, it's not just problematic and like false.
Yeah,
he's like, it's just gross. It's just like it'll make you a worse person.
Yeah, it
film.
felt like he was fetishizing if like everyone that had anything to do with her just fucked her. Against her will sometimes.
Yeah. Which probably did happen.
I'm sure it happens sometimes, but a lot of the people that like they kind of like singled out as like factual,
right,
characters.
Like JFK.
Or like her old manager, and like this director of like the studios.
It sounds like you're defending the rapist.
That screen tested her.
Uh-huh.
She said like not only did he like never, basically like not only did he never do that to her.
Who are you saying
like
said
this president of a network? He, in her memoirs, he didn't want her to be in movies. He thought she sucked, and they didn't even. That wasn't it. He would just walked up and was like, "You're hot. You're hired." Like he fucks her, and then he's like, "You're hired," and they're like, "That's not even their relationship." The manager was fighting this guy, being like,
"But how do you know?" Because based on her memoirs.
Yeah,
but
I read her memoirs.
But it's like, did she even write that?
There you go, man. You got to start questioning everything. I'd question everything except Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
And Alex Jones. Those guys shoot me straight.
Yeah. Both believe that Sandy Hook was fake and that the earth is flat.
Actually, truth is starting to come light. Not only is the earth flat, it's a little indented.
That's why we're flooding everywhere.
That's how edgy I am, dude. I'm like, flat is out.
It's actually kind of like a bowl.
It's a little bullshit.
Yeah.
Notice how everything's kind of up?
Yeah, you're
like you look out at
up.
the ocean and the ocean's up. It's not real ocean, dude. That ocean would be here.
So why isn't it but under that, if that's true, then why isn't the ocean dripping on us?
Exactly.
No, not exactly. Explain that.
Think for yourself.
I am thinking for myself, and I'm questioning the logic of your up ocean. If it's up ocean, you know how water goes down.
Uh-huh. I'm with you all the way. Welcome to the first step of doing your own research.
Okay,
now get out there and have your own ideas.
I hate that I might come back and be like, so I did my own research. Turns out ocean's up.
Ocean's way up. It's not ocean.
Way up, man.
It's a wall.
It's wall ocean.
There's a theory that like the ice caps are wall.
Like
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But like
and on the other side
I think they think it's like a computer lab on the other side.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
But I don't know if it's like 80s computers or like iPads.
Well, it's aliens probably.
So those computers are more like you plug in your hands and your soul kind of does the talking.
It's not even. Yeah, it's just like it's all a feel. It's a vibe.
Aliens are watching our movies like our computers are nothing like this. Like we have buttons, you guys. We're not like sticking our tentacles into a fucking hole in a machine.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if aliens' feelings were hurt when they got here.
Yeah, they're like, guys, we're not. I mean, yeah, we're gonna kill you, but like
we were thinking about not.
But the way we kill you is like not barbaric at all.
Mars attacks. Hurtful.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me? We are the superior beings.
Yeah, and we're just here for your water. It's not personal. Right. We don't want to be violent.
Yeah.
But we will be. Because we're aliens.
Right.
And we want your stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, you didn't have to be all kind of snarky about it.
I like this alien character you have. It's like sensitive. I want to talk it out. Yeah. I'm going to kill you at the end of this talk.
Probably, so but, like, we'll hear you out.
Talk it out, too.
You're going to be like, listen, man, it took us a long time to get here. And we're not here because things are going well back on Bleeblorp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're here. We're queer because we're way more progressive than, yeah, everyone on Bleeblorp is like way past even what queer is. You know what I mean?
The binary is so out.
It's like that's problematic.
Cave paintings on our planet about binary genders.
But yeah, we do have to take your stuff, but we'll hear you out if you think there's a reason to keep you around. Sure.
You guys want to see Independence Day? It's pretty cool. I think we did that. It's kind of a cool thing about you guys.
Is that the one? I think I did see that. Is that the one with the like everyone? The aliens come and just kind of blow everything up, and then the Harry Connick Jr. We're big Harry Connick Jr. fans.
What?
At Believe LARP.
Wait, hold on. Harry Connick Jr. is like your thing?
He's huge for us. Yeah.
He's not even huge where he's from. In
Really?
No, they don't love him that much.
That's fascinating.
He's like corny.
No.
Yes.
Why? But he's got such a good voice. He's charming. That smile.
It's not enough. Is that everything?
Oh my God, that smile. It is weird that he wasn't the lead.
No, it's not.
We thought maybe that was just him being humble, because he's humble, right? Harry
No. He's like kind of like the worst.
What?
Yeah.
Harry Connick Jr. we're talking about. Junior.
Yes. Junior. And senior, probably. I don't even know. Senior sucks too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because he made junior.
Well, can we take him then?
Please.
Okay, cool.
Even trade? We keep water, you take Harry?
Oh, no, we're taking water also.
Come on.
That's a non-starter for us.
All right, we'll throw in Harry Styles.
Yeah, we'll take Harry Styles, Harry Connick, and the water.
All right.
To be clear, you don't really have any bargaining chips here.
Elon Musk.
No, we don't want him.
Bezos.
Who's Bezos?
Jeff Bezos.
What's that? Is that like an illness?
No.
It's a
well,
person?
yeah, it's a cancer on our species.
That's one of your species?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bald.
Oh, it's a pass for us. We don't like bald. We like Harry Connick Jr. and Harry Styles.
Okay, so you like the
Those
name
men
Harry.
couldn't be any less bald.
You hate Harry so much. I mean, you hate bald so much that you want people named Harry.
Yeah, you got any other Harrys?
I think Harry and the Hendersons, the
we'll
like wax figure.
Yeah, throw it on. I don't give a shit.
Harold Ramis. I think people called him Harry. We can exhume his remains.
We have his bones.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah. Do you not understand what happens when you die?
No.
Oh man. Okay. I can't explain it now. There's not enough time. we get it.
So we bury and it goes to you?
It goes up. Do you guys know up? The ocean, for example. You know ocean's up?
Told you. I fucking told you guys. The ocean is up.
You didn't know ocean was up?
Repeat it again, right into the mic.
Oh, ocean's up. I thought you guys knew that.
Thank you, alien.
Yeah. All right. And then I just kill you. Just touch you and you die.
Going up? That's what you say. Because I die and I go up. So
yeah, you
say
go up.
Going up?
Going up. I was in an airplane. That's up.
Stop the presses.
Watch
this is
how
where
I
I
do
play
this
the stop
segue.
the presses.
And so tell me what you think about this. I'm in a window seat, right? My window's
You should get to fuck whoever you want on that plane.
That's what I said, right?
No.
So I'm sitting there. I have a window here. So
Okay.
it's like, it's my window. It's a little in front of me, but it's still behind the seat.
Okay.
Ahead of me. And I have it closed because it's like a 7 a.m. flight. I want to try to get some sleep if possible. Yeah. The lady sitting in front of me reaches her hand back and opens the window.
Behind her own seat,
opens the window.
It must be slightly visible from her seat.
It gives her light, but she has her own window. You know what I mean?
That's too much.
She can't see out of it.
That's
it does
too much.
put light on her. I could see her wanting it down, if she wanted to sleep. Be like, because it is.
Needing it up is outrageous.
Especially when you have one up.
Yeah.
And a light above you.
Yeah.
And so what I put it down. I looked at the guy next to me. He's like flabbergasted. He's like, he does that look. Like we have that thing where we're not talking, but
now we're in a thing together.
Now we're just like, and so I'm sitting there for the next, it made me not sleep because she never reached back again.
Okay.
But the whole time I'm plotting. I'm like, what do I do? If she comes back again, now I got to talk to her.
Right.
I'm getting worked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, this isn't your window. I'm starting to think, do I record?
You play out every scenario in your head.
Every scenario
and you're
goes
mentally
through my head.
getting ready for it.
She never
does a thing
again. But I was like, I feel like that's the way my brain, I'm the kind of person, I have conversations in my head like the day before.
Yeah,
that
right.
never get played out.
And then you walk into the situation that's totally different than how you...
Yeah, and they're just like, hey, what's up, man? And I'm
you're
like,
oh, listen
that's
here,
not...
bitch. You better fucking move your recycling bin next time or I'll fucking kill you. And they're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, wait.
It's exactly what happened for this 3-hour flight where I was just like, it's not your window. And she'd be like, what? I didn't. It was wildly audacious of her to pull that maneuver.
Yeah. I actually saw that play out on TikTok. I thought it was fake, but the roles were reversed. It was a woman in the back, and the person reached back and put the window up. And then she went, it was kind of next to the person, which felt like she was overreaching. She had to put her hand next to the chair and put it down.
Yeah, sometimes it is kind of that tweener.
Yeah.
And I feel like in that case, you got to yield to the person wanting it down.
I go by the line of whichever gets more window.
Okay.
First of all, whoever designed planes is going, this is going to be fun.
Well, what I think is that all the seats used to be by the window. And then
they keep cramming in more rows.
Because they're monsters.
Yeah.
And the architect of the plane's like, everyone was supposed to be comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Everyone was supposed to be chill.
Everyone's supposed to relax, have cigarettes.
Your flight attendant comes by, you pinch her on the butt, it's fine.
Touch
it's
her.
a different time.
Well, when I made planes, you touched the flight attendant. They were weirded out if you didn't. It was like haggling in a foreign country.
They say they don't like it. That means they like it.
Yeah, and you're powerful because you're all wearing suits. Mm-hmm. What's with these people in sweatpants? Wear a suit. You're on a plane.
Stop showing your toes.
I designed this plane for suits. Yeah, the guy who invented airplanes.
People are too tall now, too.
You're right. He probably designed it so there's a window for every row. And then
perfectly centered.
They changed it and you go, gonna be problems. Gonna be a lot of problems.
No one sat in the exit row.
Right.
No one sat in the exit row back then.
Right.
Now we're putting all the... That's one of those things, too. This is probably a topic that gets brought up a lot.
I think we've had exit row bits on here a lot.
Oh, we have. So we don't have to go down that road again. But I actually... That same trip...
You adamantly... I mean, honestly, I hope a Hesbo sees you in an exit row on a flight and goes, this guy's not going to help. I heard him say it.
I won't help. That was the bit.
Don't worry about it.
That was the bit. Is I do an ocular pat down of everyone that comes in. I decide if they're worth saving more than myself. I decide no, and then I save myself.
What is the?
There's very few people. Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Most of the people that are worth saving fly private. The Corn Kid. If he was on the flight, I'd save him.
It's Colin. It's Colin.
The I Love Corn Kid.
Yeah.
Harry Connick Jr.
I do not get this fascination you have with him.
He's got great hair.
Does he?
I don't know.
I think he's bald now.
I'm trying to think. Oh, Ed Orgeron. I'd save him.
The former coach of LSU football?
The Cajun coach.
He doesn't coach anymore.
I know, but he's still... I like his... I think he needs to exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're stranded on an island, you want Ed Orgeron on the island.
Totally, dude. That guy's catching things with his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit, that's fucking Taylor Swift.
What is this flight?
Is that the Corn Kid? Go Tigers.
Oh, but the reason I brought it up, the flight back was like one of those small planes. Not super small, but small. And the exit row had no extra feet. No extra foot room.
Oh, that's funny.
I've never seen that.
They're like, what are we even here for?
What? I paid an extra $23 for this seat.
Now I'm just a hero?
Now I'm just helping for nothing.
You're a hero. If you're sitting for no extra room, you go, it's not about the room. If you turn and go, God, I thought this row had extra foot room, I'd lean up and go, it's actually not about the foot room for me.
Well, if I was sitting there and she comes by and is like, they do that, you have to say yes. Are you okay with helping in the case of emergency? I'd be like, no.
I'd picture you going, I mean,
do I get a cocktail? What do I get? There has to be some selling point. Otherwise, that's a nah for me, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. That's you being a fireman. You're like, I thought we get to like cook a lot and hang out here. They're like, no, we got to go do stuff. You're like, well, when do we get to come back?
Like, we gotta go
I
save
even
lives.
played that Pop Shot game once.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I thought we worked out too. What's the deal?
And Gary keeps talking about his chili. I've never had it. It's just folklore to me. I don't even know if it exists at this point.
Is it what kind is it? How many beans?
I haven't even gotten to hang out on the second floor. So I can't do the pole.
When do we go? Is that like off limits? Why is the pole there? And it looks gross.
Yeah.
Can we wipe that down?
Yeah, I don't want to do the pole thing anymore.
The pole thing's, God, it looks fun.
So cool. They don't have time for stairs, man.
They don't. They got to be downstairs.
They got to go down.
We had a pole in our tree fort. So sick.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And we never needed to be down that fast, but it was still worth it.
It's so sick to have.
So sick.
I dated a firefighter, but she was also a stripper. So she would slide down the pole head first. And it was magnificent.
So she was down fast.
She was down fast. Yeah. And then would clang her fire boots.
But then would she still wear all of the gear?
Yep.
And
in the beginning.
In the beginning. Yeah. But by the end of the fire, she was naked.
Down to nothing.
At least topless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gloves. I have safety first.
And the headset? The helmet?
Yeah. She orchestrated a lot. She'd wear a headset too.
Damn.
She'd go, let's put this fire out still. I saw a video of a guy it was like, this is how not to fight fires. And it was like an actual fireman. And I think he was the head of the department. I don't know if you call him the chief.
Chief.
No,
fire chief.
Head of the house, the station.
Oh, still chief.
Probably the chief.
Hey, chief.
But he tells one guy to go and he's holding a hose. And this house is burning. And he's like, go. And they're like, first mistake. Chief is doing the hose. Like, chief, orchestrate everyone. And then the hose is tangled. So he has to run back and like,
come on.
He's flipping. He's doing the towel whip, trying to undo it. And then he sprays a little and goes up the patio. And he's like, motherfucker, I forgot to put gloves on. He just burns his hand on the rail, the wooden rail of that thing was on fire a second ago. So he's like, motherfucker. And he just sprays everything, walks through the smoke. Not like you could easily just stand on the yard and do what you're doing. And he gets off and bends over and there's like severe toxic smoke inhalation. Like this guy is not supposed to be doing this job.
It's just like we've all had that job where the manager he hasn't done the actual job in so long where it's like, dude, get out of the way.
Yeah.
You're making this harder for everyone.
Yeah. Go back and do coke in your office. That's what you've gotten really good at.
That's what you're great at. And you're great at making a schedule we all hate.
Yeah. Right. And saying it's not your problem.
And like being just not quite offensive enough to get fired to the women that work here.
Yeah. For some reason, holiday parties have NDAs, which doesn't seem right.
Doesn't seem okay.
Cheers to the managers out there.
Cheers, man. You are ruining our lives.
I call managers boss. I go, hey, boss.
I call him massa.
Massa?
It's very problematic.
That's wild.
No, I don't. All right, end it on a banger, dude.
Okay.
Bang City, take us. Take us to Bang City.
So, let's see, Bang City.
You're headed to San Diego this week.
I'm going to bang you. What?
Whoa. Which way?
With the banger.
You seem like a power bottom.
I do. I haven't been, but that's probably where I belong. I am going to San Diego this weekend. I'm shooting a commercial.
What are you shooting?
I don't know, but I'm just glad I get to play my own race, whatever that race is. I just had to audition last night for Latino Father, taking my abuelito and my children to Rosco de los Reyes, some holiday. I'm like, I'm Zack Chapaloni.
Were you saying
it shouldn't be me. I didn't do any accent.
Right.
I was like, what's up, fool? Hey, you kids ready for this holiday? No, I didn't do anything. I just was like, I'm Zack. Let's drive. Whitewashed. It's been so long since I've been to the old country, Mexico. Yeah, I always feel bad when I get gay or Hispanic because I'm like, this should go to those people.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
They've been through enough.
Well, have they?
Who are we with? Kevin Tinkin on the Patreon podcast.
Love the
talking about some group, and I said they've been through enough, and he goes, "Have they?" And I go, "They've been through a lot," and he goes, "But not enough."
Do you think you'll get the part
for a Latino father?
Yeah, I think you could be a Latino father
as long as I don't talk.
Oh, you think? I don't think you need an accent. Latino fathers can be American. Or have an
There's
American
a slight accent.
Oh, that says that in the script?
No, but like just when I observe, like if I'm going to, if I'm watching a commercial about a Mexican family getting together, they're not talking. No one's talking like me.
I was watching. I don't know if this is. I mean, the segue will make sense, but I was watching a comedy show last night. Paul Rodriguez went up. You remember him?
Oh yeah, I've heard I look like him. We look like each other, kind of.
No,
you don't see it?
Not at all. No.
Maybe Paul Rodriguez Jr., the skater, the hot one.
I didn't realize that. This is what I was going to say. That's his son.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. He had a joke about how he was like, I used to be this successful rich dad. And, I like.
Yeah.
And, I always thought I'd have to be like kind of giving my family money for the rest of my life, but it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm like constantly asking my Paul Rodriguez. And I was like, because Paul Rodriguez, it's a common name. I mean, common enough. Two common names.
You wouldn't think they have
to be related. And then I was like, looked it up and I was like, sure enough.
P-Rod.
And P-Rod's probably fucking loaded.
Oh, yeah. Because he's got like Nike endorsements.
He's got it all.
I have his shoes. P-Rod's. It seems like the dream as a comedian.
But it was sad. Well,
to like be that successful, and then you think your kids are gonna suck. There's no way they're not gonna suck. And his kid is like, I mean, I don't know P-Rod personally, but at least he's self-made. Yeah. And like it's not in a field where nepotism really plays a part. Like you don't win X Games or whatever skating competitions because your dad was would do tandem shows with Richard Pryor. Right. You know, like it holds no weight.
Yeah, it's funny because I guess maybe I shouldn't get into it, but some of his jokes were about like him being a bad dad, but they weren't literally jokes yet.
Oh, that's tough to workshop.
So it was just kind of like sad.
Yeah.
We're just like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, nah, you can't leave him in the car with the windows up for a day.
Yeah. It's just like,
so there's something there.
He's like, I was never really around, and it was probably for the best.
Yeah.
Because he made it.
That's how I'm going to be as a dad.
That's how you are as a dad. Your 3-year-old needs you.
But he's getting good at stuff.
He does skateboard pretty tight.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as Board says, like, fuck dad.
Get him a helmet.
Nah.
You know?
Nah. Because what happens? Then he thinks life has a helmet?
Life can have a helmet. You can wear a helmet when you skateboard.
No.
And why is he in the pool by himself right now?
He's learning.
Okay.
Learning to survive. My kid's a survivor.
Okay.
And I'm also not even sure it's my kid.
Okay.
And that's how I sleep at night. We were talking about, I'm going to San Diego for 3 days.
To film a commercial?
A commercial. I don't know if it's like a Michael Bay production. It's like...
You don't know what it's for?
It's for some app.
I love apps. You talking about appetizers?
Yeah. It's for like some sort of bloomin' vegetable.
Oh, man. An onion?
Carrot.
Are they frying up onions in San Diego?
Shallot.
Dude, you got to get me a guestie on this commercial.
Can my friend have a guestie?
Come on, just real quick. I got to eat the onion.
He just wants to eat when we're done. He wants to eat the onion.
Can I just have the leftover onion?
You guys done with that onion? There were some people that, like Crafty is like, you know, you go get your food. But some people like
craft services
shop for their families. Like,
yeah.
I'm going home, so I'm going to do 14 yogurts for traffic. And then I'll take 8 pastas.
They don't have pastas at Crafty.
Don't. Dude, that's what we should make. A Hesby Street nutrition bar, but we're both Italian, right? Mm-hmm. It's a pasta bar. Fuel-a Di Fiyah.
Fuel-a Di Fiyah. Yeah.
Fuel-a Di Fiyah.
We're not going to say fuego or find the Italian word for fire?
No.
Okay.
Fuel-a
Di
Fiyah. And it's just rigatoni that's like so left over, it's kind of hardened.
It's crispy a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And it's like tomato sauce is just caked in. How fire is that?
That sounds pretty fire. I picture it in a chip bag. You're just pulling it out.